Watch out.
Go.
I'm fucking my couch.
Sorry, man. I was just trying to get it to go. It's the best point of point.
Be like, it's because of what the couch was wearing.
Okay, look, just look at this, okay? Does this look natural?
No.
Right?
What if the couches were like?
That's what I'm thinking.
We could do an angle on this one. No, wait.
Both.
No,
a little bit of an angle on both.
That way we can see each other.
Make sure you're in front. What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't say shit. I was stroking my chin. I didn't do
Hey
that.
guys, welcome to the
I'm stroking my chin.
Hey guys, welcome to the Sauce Nuggets podcast. This is episode
14?
15.
Fuck. That's so good.
Today we are joined by two homies, Will and Sean. First time on the podcast. I'm gonna do introductions first.
Let them know how you know Will and Sean.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, by the way. That you know me.
Me too, bro.
So this is Will and Sean. This is Will and Sean. I met them in college. We were all roommates at University of Houston back in 2014.
Whose house?
Whose house?
I actually did that shit.
Yeah.
I drank the juice. I drank into the Kool-Aid. I was hyped every football game.
Cougs get...
Pussy.
No. Cougs get what? Fuck y'all remember this. Cougs get consent, bro.
Oh my god!
Oh, you paid attention in orientation.
I thought it was a chant.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I was in drum. I was like, shit, I don't remember this one.
And if anyone would know the chants, it's this guy. He was in drum.
Yeah,
they didn't
drum
teach
corps.
Oh, they didn't teach me consent.
Oh, then did you consent in drum corps? You just stuck your drumstick wherever you wanted to.
He was out there.
Oh,
Wait, when you first met him, what's the first thing that you noticed?
His arms.
Yeah, his fucking biceps, right?
Arms. His biceps were excessive, man.
He's like, hey, I'm Andrew. I'm like,
He was like, hey, I'm Andrew, and his bicep was overshadowing his. He was like this. Hey, what's good, dog? This is his bicep piece right here. Just fucking. Your arms are. You're still huge, man. It's ridiculous. Look, you see that vein? You see that vein in the left arm? I worked so hard to get that. I just got that recently. It's ridiculous.
I'm born with it, bro.
Yo,
Sean's got one too.
So is he.
Fun fact about Sean: he's 6'8", and he gets on his knees to talk to short people.
on a bad day.
Yeah.
On a bad day, 6'8".
And Will played Tuco in Breaking Bad.
What happens in Breaking Bad? Who's Tuco?
Tuco's the guy that like
Yeah, that's like good
that smells it off.
He
He
goes,
yeah, more of that, yeah.
Oh, bad.
Wow! Damn, man, look at that, look!
Oh my god.
I got that far. I saw who he was.
So, speaking of Breaking Bad, you know the guy, the bell guy? Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
He passed away recently.
oh,
Oh shit.
The guy on Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Was he actually in a wheelchair?
No. He was acting.
Oh, okay.
Much like Walter Jr., he was acting too.
Oh, he's not
But
actually in.
Walter Jr., I believe, had a past history of that disease. But he...
Like paraplegia. So I don't know what his specific disease was, but he had paraplegia, but I don't know what was causing it. But
Yeah. But basically, the actor overcame that, and now he's like fully 90% functional in a sense.
Makes it easier to act it when you've been
Exactly.
through it.
y'all want to talk about Little Tay first?
Yeah, what's up with that?
So it was that.
Do you know who Little Tay is?
Who's that?
I only heard it because of the story. I didn't know her prior.
So I don't know that many details about her. I only seen her because I watched That's Cringe. Have you ever seen that?
Negative.
Well, I mean, Sean.
You know who Cody Ko is?
I know Cody Ko.
okay,
I know Cody Ko.
so
okay.
it's
Yeah,
like
I think we used to watch.
Yeah,
Them.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've shown you at least.
What's the other dude's name?
Noel.
Noel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have before the podcast. They used to do these videos called That's Cringe, where they would react to something that obviously is very cringy. So they would do a lot of Jake Paul ones because they roast the fuck out of him and it'd be funny as hell.
Understandably so.
And there's one. It's correct me if I'm wrong. It's the teacher diss one, right? I'm pretty
it's been a
sure.
while since I've
I
seen
think
that.
it's so Jake Paul.
By the way, let me just interrupt you real quick. We
Yeah.
are having them on the next episode as guests. So
Lil Tay.
Jake Paul?
no, not Lil Tay.
Lil Tay from the.
You're not Cody Ko on this?
Yeah, Cody. What does that mean?
Say we small budget.
Look, all I'm saying is,
Didn't they-
we've
didn't
been troubleshooting the camera for about an hour now. Dog.
Okay, they didn't know that.
Hey, didn't they do an episode in like a Starbucks or some shit?
Did
They did.
In like the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like the very.
We're on our
beginning.
way. We're on our way.
Look at this setup, bro. I mean,
Regardless of what happens here, I'm just happy to be a part of it. This shit's amazing.
Glad to have you on.
you're so wholesome all the time.
Shut up. I swear to God, if you compliment me again, I'll kiss you.
I love you.
Alright. So
Hey. The wife wouldn't appreciate that.
y'all just maintain eye
I'm sorry.
contact
I'm sorry.
the rest of that episode.
Okay.
But
Yeah, go on.
so I'm pretty sure Jake Paul he did a music video where he was dissing teachers, which is stupid. But he had Lil Tay in the video, and so they're like in a classroom. The teacher tries to tell them about school or like some math thing, and then he just tells the teacher like, "Why don't you teach me some shit that's useful in my life?" And so then Lil Tay, at the time she was like 9. I think.
Yeah, she got famous when she was 9 years old.
Yeah. She like
for being like a gangster rapper.
I don't know if she's a gangster rapper.
Just
I mean, that's what
I think
claims
she
to
was
be.
just like flexing money and shit like
Andrew,
that.
not all rappers are gangster. Okay, let's
Lil Tay is gangster.
And
Bro.
is she white or Asian?
She's white. Well,
white?
actually, shit, I didn't think about
I
that.
think she's
white.
Like
She looks kind of Asian.
I've only seen her on the headline pictures that have come out recently. So
when she first, I mean, when I saw her in that video, I could have sworn she was like a little Asian girl.
Okay.
Anyways, but so I saw her on that video, and I was just always stuck with me because they made fun of her and it was pretty funny. But yeah, so it was like 2 days ago, I think, that they posted on her Instagram account that she died.
Yeah.
It was like a tragic death.
And she's like 14 right now, right?
And she's 14. And what made me laugh is like news outlets and shit like didn't even question. They're just like, she's fucking dead, bro. Like no type of verification. And so where people got
Someone made an obituary for her.
Yeah.
yeah, I believe it. And it was her and her brother. They both were announced dead
Yeah,
on
but
the
the
same
about
day.
the brother. It's a little
So
Tay.
has little
apparently
Tay.
the brother, I've heard mixed things. I don't know what's true and what's not, but I've heard that either her father or the brother was like abusive. One of them, that she was a victim of abuse to one of them. And so people were saying, oh, for her and they were saying it was like a suicide. They were like, okay, so she and her brother both died by suicide on the same day. I don't fucking think
So people were trying to connect the dots.
People were thinking they were murdered. They were like, where does the father play and all this shit? And so people were like freaking out about it for like 24 hours. And then she was like, actually, I'm alive. Apparently her Instagram was hacked.
Okay.
Yeah, her and her brother.
It was
Okay.
just hacked.
So I was waiting for that part because that sounds like bullshit.
Which one?
The
The fact that it was hacked.
Oh, you
because-
think she's actually dead?
No.
The
No,
parents
I'm
saying, LOL guys, I'm actually alive.
No, I'm
JK,
I'm
sorry.
saying-
It was like Bullet Train where they pick her up and make her go like that. Have they ever heard the story
I don't
about
know if they've heard the bullet train story. We'll include that one too. But Lil Tay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
anyway, yeah. So apparently she's actually
But-
alive, which then, like, I feel like when shit like that happens, the jokes get so much funnier because now, like, there's no more like feeling bad or anything.
Yeah.
People were putting like Lil Tay and her brother in the gulag, ready to come back, and like all types of shit like that.
Lil Tay, pick me up, I got ray gun.
But I feel like so she came out 24 hours later to announce that she was alive. So I feel like if
I think there's more to it.
hacked,
Maybe she put it out there to get traction on her
That's-
name.
that's what I'm saying.
And then
Possibly.
she saw the backlash and she's like, oh guys, LOL, Lamau, I was hacked, sorry.
Because nobody gives a shit about her anymore. Sorry, Lil
No,
Tay,
but
for
like,
watching.
I never heard of Lil Tay to begin with until...
And now you know about her.
I think it's the
And now I know-
Kardashian.
and
effect.
And now you're gonna go to her concert.
I think it's the Kardashian. Well, see, but here's the thing. I don't think she does music.
No, well, yeah, she does, doesn't she?
I think you're thinking of the Catch Me Outside girl.
No,
She
I'm not
does
thinking of-
music.
I'm not thinking of her.
And she blew
That's
it
bad.
up.
That's yeah, wasn't it?
Ridiculous.
Bad baby?
Bad baby.
Bad
Is that
Baby.
what it is?
Bad Bambi.
Bad baby.
I think it's Bad Baby. Yeah.
Okay,
That-
Bad Baby.
She does music.
Yeah.
I mean, she does music. I haven't heard it, but
You're a fan, bro. You're a fan.
My tattoo. My bad baby tattoo.
You can't see it, but the back of his cap it says "Bad Baby Fan Number One."
baby. But yeah, I don't think Lil Tay does music. Anything I've ever seen is her like being like, "We're out here with Bentleys," like shit like that. Have like $5,000 and $100 bills.
She's famous for being a hype man.
Yeah,
She's a hype man for social media, and then she depicts a lifestyle that people want, which is sad because realistically, 90% of the people that depict that lifestyle are renting the places that they're at. They're renting the cars. They have prop money. They have all these things to try and portray a lavish lifestyle that they aren't actually living.
yeah. But I also think like you gotta be a special kind of stupid to fall for that. So it's like, you know, I think every scam or like hustle, like not hustle, but like every type of scam like that, you're like, it's so wrong what they're doing. It's like, but they really are getting like stupid people with it. It's like the 90-year-old that gets a call from an Indian guy. He's like, I am with your insurance company. Give me your credit card, and then they like fucking do it.
Yep.
It's just like, man.
It's a case of believe half of what you see and nothing what you hear. That's a quote from my father.
Hold on, I have to envision that. Say
So
it again.
anyway, you only believe half of what you actually see depicted, but
Okay.
believe nothing of what they tell you.
Damn.
That's how I treat Sean.
You believe half of what I say?
I believe
half of what you see, but nothing of what I say.
what you say, yeah, exactly. Or vice versa.
Honestly, reconnecting with you two has made me so like self-aware of like my overreaction to things. Like we were trying to rearrange this setup for the podcast, and Andrew just immediately goes, "Oh my god!" I was like, "What happened? What happened? What was wrong? What was wrong?" And he was just like making a joke.
But I was like actually like upset.
I was stressed, man. I was
It's like,
pressed.
oh my god, Andrew's stressed. What do we do?
I was so pressed, man.
It took me a while to figure out that like 99% of what comes out of his mouth is just bullshit.
Bullshit.
So look,
Like, the first
what was
month
Will's
I
quote?
did it.
What was Will's quote?
Believe
Half
half
of
of what
what
you
you
see and none of what you hear.
Okay,
So don't believe anything I know he says.
I say.
And if he's crying, he's half crying.
Yeah.
You
Shout out
see
to
it.
my pops. That's a quote from him.
Rest in peace.
Shout out to
He's alive.
Oh, it sounded like he was dead.
No, I was just hype.
Oh,
It's like he's like no, he lives up north.
No, I was just choosing.
He's in Canada, bro.
He lives up north,
Hopefully he watches this and he sees me cheers him.
You imagine like shout
he's
out
watching me
Pops.
from up there, Canada.
You're like, shout out Pops. We're like, oh shit, he's in hell.
Sorry,
He's like,
you know, he's like north. He's in North Texas.
Is he really?
Like he's like a hour and a half drive up north, Montgomery area.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where my dad lives.
No joke.
Yeah. Well,
I still consider that shit Houston. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Montgomery?
okay. Can we get into the
Outer-
greater Houston
Outer
area?
Houston.
No, that's part of the greater Houston area. If you go up there and look at local news, it's ABC 13.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Wow.
I think once you go past what is it outside of Katy? Sealy?
Sealy or no. There's one before Sealy. It starts with an R. Richmond?
No, Rosenberg.
Rosenberg. That's what it is.
I think once you get to Rosenberg, or like once you go past what's up north, Conroe. Once you go past Conroe, you've left Houston.
No.
To me, at least.
Conroe is
Below
equivalent to Montgomery.
Yeah.
Now Montgomery goes a little bit more south,
Wait.
but where they live is right next to Conroe. They're right.
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to the
So I consider that like the upper
But what's
northern limit of Houston. And I
what's
consider-
north of Conroe?
What's north of Conroe? There's so if you go another hour up, Humboldt's not. No. Humboldt's to the right. If you go up another hour or so, you have Centerville, Texas.
So
Sam
Huntsville, I consider that outside of Houston.
That's
Huntsville
where
and
Shane
Houston.
lives in Willis.
That's
So Willis
pushing it.
isn't.
No,
That's pushing it.
that's a lot.
Okay.
Even Conroe's pushing it.
Yeah, Conroe is like the upper.
Like that's just too much. But people
Yeah.
from Conroe will drive all the way downtown for work.
Yeah.
So that's why I consider them to be part of the Houston area.
Yeah, okay.
True. I think Houston engulfs Galveston, like Dallas engulfs
Fort Worth.
Yeah, we take
That's
Galveston.
Shout out to Manny.
Yep. So we have a buddy Manny that is from Fort Worth,
Okay.
and
Mad shit to him.
Fort Worth suffers from like people saying you're from Dallas, so it like pisses him off.
Yeah.
Wait,
So it'll be like
I
over
gotta
here
say-
in Fort Worth, and we'll be like, oh, okay, so in Dallas, and he'll get pissed.
The past couple years, I'll drive through Dallas to get to Colorado, and it confuses the hell out of me because 90% of their signs say Dallas.
Yeah.
Wait,
DFW,
Am I in Dallas or am I in Fort Worth? Which one?
bro. They're like
Yes.
they're like two ass cheeks clenched together.
They're the same. But
It's
no,
huge,
but they're
man.
not two ass cheeks. It's like one ass cheek and then the mole on the ass cheek.
Yeah,
Go forward.
But then the mole's like, hey, this is my spot, and
Yeah.
she's trying to encourage.
Yes.
It's like, I'm not an ass cheek. I'm a mole. But what were we talking about?
Little Tim.
Speaking of ass cheeks.
Oh, we were talking about
We
that
were
shit.
talking about Little Tim.
Oh, we're talking about Bullet Train. When we went to see
Oh.
that movie. Okay, so check this out. So I had
Asshole surgery.
no close. I had something done on my
Spit this out,
tailbone.
boy.
I had something done on my tailbone. I had like a wound on my tailbone, which like
Sorry,
when you
bro,
sit.
sorry.
It's
Yeah, that was Sean's doing.
Oh, that was all you, dog.
Yeah.
Big Sean, man.
Yeah.
He's the OG Big Sean.
Big Sean.
The rapper is just Sean. This is Big Sean.
The big shot.
But anyway, so I had this wound on my tailbone, and like I could drive, but I wouldn't drive like very far because bumps. And so he's like, we'll hang out, we'll do something chill. I was like, okay, let's go watch a movie. You just sit, like that's it. And he's like, bro, I really want to watch this movie Bullet Train. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm down because the movie looked good. It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's a little.
But-
Oh,
Just wait.
Oh, it gets so much worse. So Andrew's like, oh yeah, this time at like 9:30 works. I'm like, all right, bet, let's go. And he's
wait, 9:30 a.m. or p.m.
PM
Okay.
because I was dog sitting
We're
for
gonna watch a movie at 9:30 a.m.
I've done it.
That is fucking psycho, bro.
There's nobody there.
I would
And
have
guess
to,
what? Guess what? Ticket prices?
they're cheap
much
as shit.
cheaper.
They're way cheaper.
And look, we're trying to work on a budget right now. I got to see.
Yeah, because the
Oppenheimer.
FBI is tracking all the people that go to the movies at that time.
No, I'm just trying to save a buck. And I got to see Oppenheimer on IMAX big screen with only 2 other people in the theater. It was exquisite.
So we went at night, and he was like, hey bro, I didn't realize it, but this movie ticket's like $25 a person. And I'm like, god damn. And I was like, fuck it, I got a job, we'll be okay. And so we go to this fucking movie theater. I took a pillow to sit on because I was like, obviously in pain. And so we go, and the movie theaters, like before, it's just like a row of seats. And then when these new like reclinable ones came out, there were like sets of 2.
Yeah.
We get there and they're sets of 4, and they're separated,
Like really separate.
like 2 different couches, like a couple feet.
there's like feet between the
So it's like
sections.
4 people, 4 people, 4 people, and we're like, huh, this shit's weird.
Wait, were you seated in like the original handicap section of the
No.
I fucking wish. So we're like,
Or was it
what
a
the-
movie tab?
No, this was
It was like Cinemark.
no, it wasn't Cinemark.
Or
It was Edwards, wasn't it? The one off Silver.
Okay.
Oh,
Doxing, real bad, but fuck it.
I mean,
The one off
the
Silver.
fancy
and
one
I-10.
on I-10 near IKEA.
The,
I can't remember what it's called.
The Marquee.
It's yeah.
The Marquee.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and
It's right by Red Robin.
Does Marquee do food service in the theater too? or
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Continue.
But anyway, so we're there and we're like, huh, these seats are weird. And we're like, oh, whatever. So we sit down, we go through this movie, and Andrew's like, talking to me, he was like, oh, yeah. I watched a movie like this before. We watched an anime movie like this. It's like an extra immersive movie. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh, that was 4. It was 4D.
Yeah.
No.
And so wait, let me preface this real quick. So I bought us 4D movie tickets because I watched Your Name. Will, you know what that is?
Yes, it's an
I watched-
amazing anime. but
Yes.
Why would you bring
So,
the boy with the donut?
Listen, with no nut.
No, but the donut.
Donut.
Sit down. Sit down.
I was like, how'd you know?
One nut. Team
But-
one nut.
But like, so I watched this anime movie called Your Name, and there's a lot of rain and wind and stuff in the movie. So it was just like a little shower every now and then. It was relaxing. There was some rain falling, some wind. It was really nice.
Bro, I've never been
Yeah.
to a 4D experience that I enjoyed.
Don't. It's not worth it.
Like, never.
Well, I won't be going to one anymore.
so he's telling me about this. He's like, yeah, some water will splash you. It'll dim the lights and come back on. Some wind. I'm like, okay. I was like, but does like the seats aren't gonna like be moving and shit, are they? And he was like, well, I mean, when we watched Your Name, it just vibrated a little. I was like, oh, I can handle that. So
Hey,
we're on
99%. Remember, bro.
for real.
99%.
So we are sitting down, and this train fucking takes off,
And the seats
the
go-
whole seat like goes doom doom, and I was like, fuck. And like, there's this part where like everyone's running and fighting, and the seats just like throwing us fucking everywhere. And Andrew like sees me because I'm trying to like
He's
stop
holding
myself.
himself up. He's
Yeah,
holding
I'm like
himself
doing
up.
a dip. I'm like doing a dip, so my ass isn't touching it. And there's this part where like the train is crashing.
You remember
And
that?
so,
The train crash was fucking crazy with the seats.
bro, and so there's like all this shit, and we're getting thrown around, and he's like,
I'm fucking laughing.
dying laughing. And
He's
so,
just struggling so hard to stay like off his ass while it's shaking, bro.
and like there's like a bunch of shit, so I like real quiet to him. I was like, hey, bro. I'm so glad we came to this movie. And he's like crying laughing. And at some point I like stood up and was like standing for a bit.
Yeah.
I think you did that shit on purpose, dog.
Bro,
I didn't know
it was
There was a
so-
vendetta.
it was so fucking funny in hindsight.
Oh my god! But in the moment, you're like, "This isn't what I signed up for."
It
I signed up
wasn't
for a movie.
like so painful that I was like ready to get out of
But
there.
it's enough to make you uncomfortable.
Oh yeah. I mean to be like sitting like this and
Like
I don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen in this movie, so it's
There
like
was-
any moment.
Actually, there was a moment. It was like at the very beginning when the seat like jolted a little bit.
And we looked at each other.
But yeah, but you were putting something on a hot dog, or something. You had like something in your lap that you were like preparing.
Oh, we
Pizza.
We stuck in pizza.
He brought in pizza and he like took out his
I
pizza out of his
sneak in
bag.
pizza.
Dude, that's
All right,
You wear
so
a
that's-
jacket.
A whole pizza?
You wear a
Yeah.
jacket. A whole pizza.
a whole
I thought you
pizza.
meant a slice.
Bro, I
brought,
came
like,
in with a pillow. I went to the store.
Compartment
This-
inside
so
the
wait,
pillow.
wait. So like you had a
No, like an actual
Like
pillow.
a pillow, like an actual.
Okay, wait, so like just a
So
regular.
I had a cover on it. So I got
Oh,
I got like 4 slices of pizza. I put them in plastic Ziploc bags where they're not gonna spill.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
And then I put in the pillow, and then I had my pillow. And they were gonna tell me I couldn't bring a pillow because I would be like, "You want to see like
My asshole?
the gash on my mouth?"
What if they said yes?
I'll show 'em, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so we stuck in pizza, and I was getting ready to eat it, and the seat like fucking jolted us. So that's how I saw Bullet Train.
God damn.
Every time I watch that movie, I think of that experience.
I'm sorry. Okay, Andrew's just an abusive partner.
Have y'all ever been to a 4D movie?
Not like a movie, but like,
See
like the aquarium or the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
the
it's the
4D
same thing,
trailers,
yeah, that's
right?
true.
Yeah, something
yeah.
like
I
that.
did something like that before, and I was like, "This isn't for me."
I did
This
that in
sucks
Disney.
hell
They have that in
ass.
Disney, but it's a lot less like
Dramatic.
well, it was like Bug's Life, right? And so they have like little things under the seat where
Oh,
it feels
oh.
like a bug's crawling.
Oh,
hell
I don't like that.
And it's not like the whole time, right? They're like, oh, the roaches, and then you just like feel it go like that.
No, dude.
It's not that bad.
Look, I'm sorry, but like whoever came up with 4D, I think it was a really, really poor choice because it takes you out of the experience of watching the film. You're
But what I don't
focused
get
on
is
this.
like, where,
Okay, yeah, that's true.
because a movie is
now
2D. I mean, so it like, how do I say this? It's 3D, right? Because you know, depth, left, right, up, down. But I always think of it in senses. It's like 2D is like the movie, and then 3D is when it comes in and out.
Yep.
So then, like, what's the fourth D?
4D goes up inside of you.
Oh god.
Makes me a popsicle.
No, but honestly, if there's one movie that I would want to see in 4D, it's something calm like Your Name. So like whenever you mentioned Your Name,
That was actually a peaceful experience.
because you're not sitting there
It's
getting
not
jostled
sitting
like
there.
a goddamn like a Tupperware box. You know, you're not like getting shaken like crazy.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not gonna watch a movie with you.
We should watch the next Dragon Ball movie in a 4D theater.
The fucking chair's punching you, expecting you to dodge like Goku. I don't think there's any movies. Actually, I want to see the Ninja Turtles movie.
I want to see that so bad because they
Yeah,
did it in
too.
the style of the Miles Morales movies of Spider-Man.
But Miles Morales, the visuals in that movie were
insane.
amazing.
And that's what they're trying to adopt in the TMNT universe with the way that they're depicting like the art style there.
What else? What else we got?
We could do hypotheticals.
You have one?
I have.
Hey, I got one. If Andrew called you and asked you to go see a movie, you say yes or no.
I'll be like
Any dimension.
any
Any
amount of
dimensions.
dimensions. I'll be like, let me buy the tickets. And I get a chill movie theater this time.
Okay, no more hypotheticals.
Alright, no. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
An arm or a leg?
Yeah.
We did something similar to this. Remember?
You choose to lose.
Yeah, so similar.
Oh, we're talking
what
about-
are we talking about.
He said hook arm or peg leg.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about the nipples one.
Oh. Actually, I
Oh,
want their take on that. Actually,
Go ahead.
but let's answer yours first. I think I'd rather lose. Wait, if I lose that body part, can I get a prosthetic?
Yes.
Ooh.
Probably a leg then.
Yeah, I think a leg.
Because your hands are more...
Because this is so
Yeah,
specific.
so
I've had so many people say, "Yeah, I'll lose an arm. I want to run."
They're not gamers.
No, I'm like, you want to run? Do you not want to like cook, sew,
Brush
or
your
like
teeth.
brush your
Jerk off.
teeth?
Jerk.
Oh. Everyone's thinking it. That's how to say it.
Has anybody tried the opposite hand?
Yeah,
It
it's
sucks.
It ain't good. It ain't good, dude. It'd be rough.
It feels like a stranger and not a good one.
No, it feels like a rough stranger. Dog.
A stranger that has never touched a dick before, bro.
Imagine insulting a girl like that. Be like, your hand jobs are like if I use my other hand.
No,
That's an insult.
they're worse than using my other
Exactly,
hand.
exactly.
That's
Yeah,
a-
I think I definitely choose a leg.
Yeah.
See, sometimes I'm like, okay, how can I adapt? And I think of like, you remember the guy in One Piece that loses a leg? You know what I'm talking about? In Dressrosa?
Yeah.
Yo,
He's a badass without his leg. He don't need that fucking leg. But I know I can't do that. So
speaking of One Piece, we can talk about Gear 5.
we can.
I haven't watched any of One Piece, but I've seen the hype over muscle.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane, man.
It's good.
The animation is like literally like Tom and Jerry.
No,
Or the mask.
Yeah, the
But
mask
that's
is
what
what I
yeah.
thought at first. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to do, though.
No, I like it.
The
I like it.
creator. He said before, like, he made him with rubber powers for that reason, because it, like, enables him to keep it lighthearted, you know? He's like, I could have had him with, like, fire, but you can only make fire so much, like, fun, I guess.
Yeah.
But with rubber, you can make, like, you haven't seen One Piece, but he uses it in so many different ways, like,
Should I really watch One Piece? Like,
bro, I've seen
So-
every episode, read every chapter. Shit is amazing.
I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate, and I'm trying to look for like a
What is
side.
I have heard
Baldur's
that game
Gate-
is amazing.
It's fantastic.
I keep hearing people say it's amazing.
What is
too.
So Baldur's Gate 3 is a
Baldur's Gate.
CRPG, computer RPG. It's a fantastic rendition on modern day RPGs.
Isn't that the one where you can customize your fucking ball sack?
Yeah. You
What the fuck?
No, he's not wrong.
Why
There's no. You can get.
You can customize
No,
your ball
yeah, you
sack.
can-
slider for your
You
dick.
no slider for the dick. You can get circumcised, uncircumcised, shaved, unshaven, uncircumcised, shaven, circumcised, shaven.
What the fuck?
And there's like 4 different vulvas. Like there's a bunch of
but
options.
Can you
Did you
imagine
see
an e-girl?
Dude, you can fuck a bear in that game.
I'm in.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine an e-girl's like, take off your pants? And it's like, shaved uncircumcised. What the fuck?
How
and then
did-
she,
Ew.
you get bullied because of a character customization.
No, but it was funny because Baldur's Gate 3 has been a very immersive experience, but it's turn-based combat. So I find myself lacking in like wanting to do what I used to do with World of Warcraft, where I play World of Warcraft, but I have a show in the background. I might do that with One Piece.
You could, yeah. I mean,
So you can watch a show with another show in the background?
No, I'll watch a show with a game.
Yeah.
Oh.
That works actually.
when
That
I'm,
does
when
work.
I'm not interested in something, I've never been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I have some form of like ADD, ADHD. And like, if I want to listen to something, I just have to keep my hands and my eyes occupied, and my ears are like
Dude.
zeroed in on it.
Cooking is a godsend for
Yeah.
absorbing information with audiobooks for me. So like
Yeah,
whenever
yeah,
I was studying for my national board exams, like I was like, I had like my headphones in and I was just cooking while I was listening to it. Or I was walking, or I was exercising, something to keep me busy while I was absorbing that information.
Yeah.
And that guy's voice from the audiobook is drilled into my head.
No, I do my best thinking when I'm at work because my hands are occupied. The best
So,
thing
like-
is just do manual labor, man. You can,
Yeah, manual labor will free up your mind. But mental labor will leave you exhausted at the end of the day in a different way.
oh, yeah.
If I have an anime I'm not that interested in, I'll usually have it in the background while I play Kingdom Hearts.
I've had that recently with. Oh my god, I love you. I've had that recently with Fire Force. Fire Force has been my background anime because I
Yeah.
love it because the animator or the actual like the author is from Soul Eater.
Yeah,
So-
same guy.
I love it. By the way, Kingdom Hearts.
Bro, that shit is awesome.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix right now on my Steam Deck. It's fantastic.
What do you think about Kingdom Hearts, John?
Dude, it's awesome, bro.
Yeah?
I played it so many times, so many playthroughs.
My boy.
Yeah.
He's lying through his teeth.
Yes.
Yes. I have a Keyblade upstairs somewhere.
Dude, I have a Keyblade. Oh my god.
I have a
need-
Keyblade.
I need to get a. I want to get another one. But like
Is
a
your
different
dad
one.
my dad? Neither do I, but I mean, we're too similar at this point. It's scary.
If my dad was
Guys,
your, how old are you?
tell you. Sorry, guy.
How old
We'll
are
have
you?
this conversation at a different time.
Oh, you're
Sean is daddy. He really
Big
is.
Sean. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is dope. Which one is your favorite? Or have you not played all of them?
my favorite is 2.5. Honestly, 2.5 HD remix is like my favorite because the combat is fast. It's well integrated. I don't like. Go ahead.
When you say 2.5, there's 2 games in that one.
Okay.
So which one are you referring to?
So I'm-
2 or
Two-
Birth by Sleep?
No, 2 HD remix specifically because it gives us the Japanese iteration of Kingdom Hearts, which is fantastic.
So good.
But the reason is because I feel like the combat is more fleshed out. Not only that, but the visuals as well. Now, Kingdom Hearts 2 itself has a very, very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't really do much for me. It was nice, but it was...
Same.
3 was fun, but the story wasn't there.
3 was fun to like fight senselessly
Yeah.
though. In 2, you have to like learn how to fight. If you want to play on the harder difficulties, you have to learn how to fight and well. And 3 did that well with like the boss fights, with the later boss fights, the DLC ones, not the original ones.
Exactly.
But 2 is my favorite.
So there was one...
It takes like way longer.
There was one challenge. One of my closest friends and I, Austin, I've known him since middle school, and he and I, we put ourselves to a challenge, and we looked at each other. We're like, "Hey, tonight at 8 p.m. we're starting a new save file of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Hell yeah.
Proud mode, both of us.
Yeah.
You on your PS2, you on your PS2. So we had our own separate things in our house. First one to beat Sephiroth throughout the entire game, only using Kingdom Key. Throughout the whole game, wins.
Nice.
4 or 5 days go through, and I text him 1 hour before he beats Sephiroth.
Damn.
Yeah, we're like right on.
Oh, it was in sync. We lost so much sleep.
That's dope. Yeah, and that's one of the good things about like this age of technology, because like if you have a capture card and a computer, you can do that in real time while watching where the other one is at.
Exactly.
I've done that with a friend before. We both start at the same time and we're just like racing, and I'll like open his stream, see where he's at. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm like smoking his ass, and I'll just keep going. So it's pretty dope. I would say when you finish 2, play it again with no cutscenes and do it on level 1. It's like Dark Souls. It's like the OG Dark Souls.
No, it really is. I think Kingdom Hearts was a inspiration for Dark Souls itself, with the combat system, with the menu system, where you're in live combat, but you can go through a whole menu system of items, spells, all sorts of things. It's fantastic. But I think that's why I like Dark Souls as well. I mean, I've had like 400, 500 hours in Dark Souls 3. It's
I've never
insane.
beat any of those games. Don't you play one of
Oh,
them?
boy.
I have mastered Sekiro. Mastered it. Like I can beat Genichiro, inner Genichiro, no hit. You know what? Have you played Sekiro?
Yes.
Have you beaten?
Sounds like
Okay.
fun.
No,
Best thing in
I've
other languages.
never beaten him no hit. The moment I beat him, I stopped playing. I was like, no, not Genichiro. Who's the last boss?
Komurasaki?
Ishin the Sword Saint.
Yes, I beat him, and I was like, I'm
I
not
beat the
touching this.
game.
Yeah, I beat the
Okay.
game. I beat the whole game. And I was like, I'm not touching this for at least a year.
So look, Genichiro, remember Genichiro? The
Yes.
son?
Yeah, the
Okay.
guy in the red armor, yeah?
After you beat Ishin,
Mhm.
I think you have to beat the game again, or somehow you unlock inner Genichiro, okay? Bro, inner Genichiro is so much harder than the final boss.
Why'd you tell me
It's
this?
so much
So
harder.
that means I have to play this
You have-
again.
okay, so I want you to play that
He has
and beat
homework.
him without getting hit.
No!
Okay?
No!
Will has so much homework now.
I don't wanna. I already have One Piece.
Hey.
And I'm sorry, Baldur's Gate has me in a chokehold. It's a great game. If you ever played Dragon Age, do you remember the series Dragon Age?
I've never played it.
Is that the thing from Heroes from?
No, that's Dragon Quest.
Oh, Dragon Quest.
Dragon
Okay.
Quest, yeah. But Dragon Age Origins is literally what Baldur's Gate is, but modern. It's fantastic.
Are you,
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah.
are you the type of guys that have to
First room.
platinum
First
the game
room.
before you like move on?
You have to what?
Platinum the game, like get all.
See, for me, platinum is like. I don't like platinum because sometimes they don't
Sometimes it
tell
makes
you what
hate the
every
game.
they don't tell you what every challenge is. Some of them are just question marks, which
Yeah.
makes me instantly like, well, I'm not gonna put 100 hours in a game, not know what the fuck if I'm ever gonna get this or not. So that's stupid. but like 100% of the game, it depends on what it takes. Cause like Kingdom Hearts, like we're talking about, Kingdom Hearts 1, I 100% once. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is a lot of work, but it's a lot more doable. Like it's not a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I have a friend who he will not move on to a game until he's platinum. He's got 30 games that he's got platinum trophy. And every month,
Oh shit!
every couple months I'll get a video from him who's another platinum.
So
it's stupid games like that, like
I
Red
mean,
Dead and
I think the
Dark
only way to
Souls
do it really is to Google what each trophy.
Yeah,
he definitely does.
Yeah,
it.
you have to do
It's
that.
like an itch. He can't go to sleep if he's he knows he does has one.
Yeah,
goal
yeah.
left.
So I've platinum Sekiro, but I love Resident Evil, but there's Resident Evil 8. One of the platinum trophies is you have to find every note in the game, and there's 47. Okay, I found 46. Okay, so when I replay the game, all the notes are there again. So how do I know which note I missed? So I would essentially have to go on YouTube and watch a playthrough of someone collecting all 46 notes. So I'm not gonna go back and do
47.
all 47 notes.
Yeah, but now you can't sleep though because
You know there's
No,
a
I think
bill
that's
that's waiting
fine.
for
I can sleep.
you know, 9 years about it.
So I'm sleeping great.
Okay, Sean, I have a hypothetical for you. Okay. Will, you can answer this too. Okay?
Oh,
So, would you rather have a nipple-sized penis or penis-sized nipples?
Penis-sized nipples, bro.
yeah. Let them hang in, and guess what? I can just cut them off.
Ah.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Just,
What if they have these
staying
little
outside the
nerves?
box.
Why, they don't grow back. Just.
No, they do grow back.
And they grow back
no,
longer.
No, wait. This wasn't part of the hypothetical.
And they grow back longer.
They grow back bigger.
They get bigger.
You grow
Wait. So
In circumference only.
Hold up. Only in circumference or length?
Wait, you
Length.
gotta come sit down. They can't see.
Sorry. So let's say they in length.
Yes.
Okay, so I cut off the nipple and
Okay.
it grows in length.
At some point, you gotta just tie it
Does
in a
the
knot.
same happen to the penis?
No.
It grows smaller.
It's smaller.
There's no winning.
Dude,
But no, I'd rather have long nipples.
I would choose a penis nipple just to see how long I can get it, bro.
The penis nipple.
Bro,
Sean would be a superhero. He's lassoing people with his
no,
hands.
he's got braided nipples.
weaponry.
What's up, mama?
Is there any use for excessive nipple tissue?
I mean, nobody has that, but I'm sure you can think of something.
Can you imagine? You're like,
It's
Hi, try our new skinny dog.
suck my nipple.
We're about to make a new point category, man.
you could feed the hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Could you use that meat? That's cannibalism.
Nipple pepperonis.
Nipple-ronies.
Nipple salami.
I can't choose between those two, man. That's rough.
Yeah,
That's a hard one.
It is pretty.
I have another good hypothetical. I'm gonna wait till Sean comes back. We can talk about
Talk about Oh, so you want to watch One Piece for real? You think you want to?
watching the background. Honestly, if I
But
could,
if you watch in the background, you gotta watch it dubbed.
No, if I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
the
watch
background,
some.
I'm gonna watch it dubbed, and then I'm gonna go to anime filler list, and then filter
Oh,
out
yeah,
the
yeah,
filler. Should I watch the filler? Is it worth it?
there's not much.
No. One, there's not much.
But
Compared to,
Naruto-
like, have you seen Naruto?
Yeah, Shippuden has a fuck ton of
Boruto's like 80% filler.
No, it's ridiculous. Honestly,
stupid.
I can't watch Boruto. Have you?
No, fuck no.
Thank
Well,
you.
I've watched. Okay, so Brent's my fiance, and I we've watched Boruto, but back then it was it had gotten to the arc with
Was it the China arc?
Baryon.
Yep.
Baryon.
mode.
Okay, so Brenta and I watched the entire anime without fillers, so it was okay, right? But the biggest problem is that you're watching it week to week, and it's all filler, so it's just not worth watching right now. But even at the beginning, Boruto's got promise. It's all right, and then it goes to after the Momoshiki fight, it kind of really goes downhill. It just kind of sucks, and then the time travel arc had some good points, but it wasn't great
That's
overall.
where Boruto goes back and he's
Yeah.
friends with Naruto as
Yeah.
a child.
And that aspect is cool, and Jiraiya knowing that Sasuke is Itachi is cool, or
Yeah.
Sasuke is cool.
Yep.
It's cool, but I also feel like it's
There's too many
I feel
plot
like
holes.
yeah, it's plot holes, and it's kind of corny if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Damn, what?
It's some fucking. It sounds like a.
It's a
chick
fanfic.
flick.
It
It's
feels
like
like
a
a
chick
fanfic.
flick. I got sent back and I met my mom when she was a kid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's a cliche.
I feel like they could have done so much better with
It
Boruto.
sucks.
Especially when they started showing the devices that they do for
Yeah.
jutsus.
That's
That was amazing.
Yeah.
But it,
They could have expanded on that and kept going with it, but
Personally, I think from what I've seen, everyone has a moment in One Piece where like it hooks the fuck out of them and they're done for it.
and I know I'll end up there.
Probably.
No, I will.
It's just a matter of
thank you.
are you willing to invest enough to get to that point? Because some people aren't. Huh?
Good.
Actually, yeah, I'm a little bit. Sure.
Thanks,
Oh, thank
bitch.
you. So it's a matter of are you willing to invest long enough for like. So for me, my situation's a little not unique, but like it's a little different. So I saw it on Toonami when I was like 9 or some shit, and I remember this specific episode because it was One Piece and they were talking about the like how the boats are made, and it was like a little diagram. And I don't know why, but that episode always stuck out to me. And so then when I was going to start watching it, I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it until I see that episode. And if I don't like it by the time I see that episode, I'm dropping this shit.
But how many episodes was that?
Bro, it was like episode 200 something.
Oh my
God. I was hooked by episode 30.
So I will
Episode
say,
30, it was just done for. Like, I'm
my
watching.
experience with One Piece was kind of tarnished because it was via 4 kids.
Oh, that's rough.
You know what's funny? I
That's
saw
like,
the
wasn't-
4 kids
What
one.
was Dragon Ball? Didn't Dragon Ball have one like that? Where it was like a
fuck.
kids version?
Yeah,
It was a
Dragon Ball Z
famous-
Kai.
Yeah,
Kai, that's what it was.
Yeah. I used to watch Kai with my little brother.
Man.
Yeah, so I saw the 4 kids one. I saw an episode from it, and I just remember because of the song, they have that little rap in the beginning.
That
And
was killer.
when I started watching, I was like, I can't wait till it gets.
Gotta go.
Yeah, that one.
If 4 kids got anything right, it was intros.
Yeah, and
Intros I
so
got down.
I remember when I didn't even
The
know it
Kai
was
one
2
had
different
one too, where they
dubs
had, like,
though.
an American,
And so
Yeah.
I was like watching it until I was waiting to get to the rap, and it never came. And I was like, damn. And then I found out about the 4 kids. I was like, fuck, I was never gonna see it.
You were waiting for that intro to come
Yeah, and
through.
it never did. Some bullshit.
Oh, here she comes.
Oh, here she comes.
She'll play with him.
But not you.
He's been around since she was like a little one. She's probably like 2 or 3 years old.
Dude, if you bite his nipples, they'll grow.
They grow back.
She's like sausage.
Here's Jeja. Say hi to the camera.
Yeah, what I always tell people for One Piece is like, you know, it's like a pirate crew, right?
Yeah.
When it gets to 5 members, if you have not liked any aspect of the show or like didn't like it at all, drop it. But if you liked it even a little, I would say keep going because One Piece, thank God, it doesn't like fall off. It gets better and better.
Yeah, actually I think that's my biggest criticism is that when you first watch One Piece, in my opinion, it is so gut-wrenchingly boring.
The
If I
beginning,
have to be honest. Yeah, the beginning.
the East Blue.
But it is it is so much better by like, I hate to say it, it's so much better by like episode 400.
Which one is that? Any lobby? You talking about
Would you
any
say-
lobby?
Yeah.
Would you
That's
say-
like 300, bro.
Would
Okay.
you say,
Not that makes that big of a difference.
would you say said ramp up is worth it?
What?
So like the ramp up in overall story quality, because I'm assuming you're talking about the overall story.
Yes.
There's one other thing though that he's not mentioning. So he says it gets better episode 300, right? But One Piece is like less than 10% filler, and the mass bulk of that filler is in the beginning.
Yeah.
So like to get to that episode goes a little bit faster than like towards the end
It
because
wouldn't
like
be 300 episodes. It'd be like 220 or something like that.
what a filler?
No, it'd be 220 episodes.
Oh, like that you actually watched? Yes.
Yeah. It cuts a significant amount, and honestly, 200 episodes of something, realistically now, is not that hard.
And the thing is, like, you cannot start at 300 because you have to know that backstory. So that's
Otherwise, you will be completely.
you'll be lost.
Like,
Yeah, it will be
You'll be
boring.
lost
What
and
is it?
bored.
What is it? Devil fruit? What?
But once you get to that point, you're gonna be like, oh, this shit's good. Like, and then you're gonna want to watch it.
The
versus-
foreshadowing is insane.
It does have a lot of like build up. That's things that happen in like episode 100, and you find out in episode 700.
When I was on vacation, we watched the Gear 5 episode, and like my sister, I told them I was like, look, Saturday night I'm using TV.
Leave me
Fuck
the
the
fuck
rest of
alone.
y'all. Like I'm using it for
Leave
40
me.
minutes, leaving it
This
for
is
30
for
minutes.
me.
And so my sister was like watching it with us. Obviously, never seen One Piece. She's like, how the fuck can you watch 1,000 episodes of this? And I was like, how many times have you watched Grey's Anatomy?
Oh my god!
And
Don't
she's
get me
like-
started on Grey's,
She's
man.
like 8 times. Holy shit!
You could have watched this at least once through.
No, Grey's Anatomy has been going on about as long as.
There's like
No, but how many
seven-
episodes are there?
There's
17?
18.
seasons.
There's like 17 seasons. Each episode's an hour.
But how
Grey's
many episodes? Like
It's like 20 per season.
Yeah,
But an hour per episode.
Yeah,
20
that's a lot.
hours.
That's a lot.
20 hours per season is a lot.
No, my girl started Grey's Anatomy like a month ago. I'm like, okay, you realize you just signed like 2 years of your life away.
Bro,
Look, just watch Scrubs, man.
Scrubs is
Just
so
watch
much better.
Scrubs.
It's
so
good.
much
I've never
better.
seen Scrubs.
And
Oh,
honestly,
Scrubs is so
dude,
good. Dude.
Scrubs
I remember-
has a very realistic depiction of what the hospital
It
is like.
does.
Everybody's shooting the shit. Whether you're coding somebody, whether you're in an OR,
Yeah.
whether you're just taking care of a patient.
In
It's
Grey's,
fun.
it's like every other day there's a huge disaster that killed 1,000 people.
And everybody but Meredith Grey is
Bro,
alive.
Yes.
Bro, I've seen that where
We're
it's
dead.
like the original cast. It's like, this is the cast. They're like, this is the cast in season 6.
And it's like, two people.
like 20 people X'd out. I'm like, god damn, what hospital is this?
I stopped watching. Did you watch it?
Grey's
Grey's
Anatomy.
Anatomy?
Hell no.
Okay, listen, because Brenta fucking loved it. Okay, and so we watched up to like season 14, and it was already killing me by like season 9 or whatever, because it was good at first. At first it was
Yeah,
good,
it's
but
so
then it's so
convoluted.
stupid. Yeah, exactly. And so like by like season 13, Meredith is like 60 years old, and she's dating this like insanely hot like 25-year-old new physician. And they're like a couple, and I'm like, bro, this is the weirdest shit ever. This shit doesn't flow at all. They're forcing everything. It's like, none of it makes sense.
Does that dude Derek die?
I don't
Oh,
even know what
spoilers,
happens
by
to
the way.
Derek.
Sorry,
Derek
Derek's
leaves.
dead.
Derek's dead, bro.
Oh, Derek does die. He dies in a car crash.
Dude,
Thank God I said spoilers.
it's funny because I know some spoilers and I want to say them to her. Because Lisa, she's watching.
Oh, this is when-
And I want to say stuff to her, but I'm like,
Just
nah,
be like,
just hang
bro,
The guy that you like?
Hey, that dude's dead.
He's dead.
Don't die.
I love doing fake spoilers. You know?
Oh, those are fun.
Be like, wait till you see this guy. He don't fucking exist. I just like made him.
Oh, have you met Juan yet? No. Just wait. He's the
Have you
best.
met? Do you know who Hermano is?
Hermano.
Oh,
Please tell me y'all
yeah,
seen
Hermano. Y'all seen Arrested Development?
Yes.
Oh
You
my
know what I'm
God.
talking about? It's
Yeah.
like Hermano. Oh, mi hermano.
Mi hermano.
What was the hypothetical you said?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you had one for Sean.
So, I had one. I wanted to wait till Sean got here.
Yeah.
So, let me set the scene. Okay. So Jeffrey Bezos, he's on his deathbed. Okay, and he's like, "Curse this world! I wish I could live longer." And then someone creates a machine. Okay, and he can take life force from somebody. Okay, so Jeff Bezos comes up to you, Sean, and Will, and he says, "Hey, I need a year of your life. How much do you want?"
Oh, he's gonna big mom them?
Yes.
Oh shit.
So a year of your life, how much are you willing to take?
Year of my life?
And what basically
He's paying for it?
it's
Is he paying for the year? of
yes. I'm saying how much would you accept? So basically, the way this works is you just lose a year when you would die.
life? In other words,
So you're
like
not growing a year suddenly.
On the tail end?
Yeah, it's just the tail end.
So it's like I was supposed to die at 70. I died at
You die at 69.
69.
Yes. What you want? So how much would you take to lose 1 year?
Shit, everything he has.
Is there a limit?
Yeah,
So
there's no limit. Just take
Well-
everything that.
well, so like
Has to be a limit.
the point of the objective here is to find what your lowest
What's my lowest
willing.
point? So let's say I start at 100 billion.
He doesn't have a
That's the lowest.
How much does he have?
No, but I'm saying what's the lowest
He's
you
in
would
the
take?
trillions, isn't he?
No, but think about it. He
I
don't
don't
want.
think he has a trillion.
Wait, listen, guys.
Okay.
He's 98 years old. In
Yeah,
this
he's got to be
hypothetical.
worth 100 billion.
Okay, but he doesn't want 1 year. If he gives all his money to you, he only gets a year.
So then it's based off of my subjective idea of how much a year is worth.
Yeah, just what's the lowest you would take for a year of your life to be taken away?
All right. So you want me to go for my lowest
Yes,
logical amount?
The absolute lowest
Holy
you will take.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh, his net worth is 160 billion.
That's
So he doesn't have that much.
Okay. So,
Yeah, he's fucking poor, broke ass loser.
no, he doesn't have as
That's how
much.
much he's worth. That's not
Yeah.
how much is in his bank
No, no,
account.
no.
There's two
That's-
different things.
All his assets that he owns.
And he
Oh,
actually
that's how much his net worth is, bro.
Yeah, if he's
Yeah.
dying, he's
And he-
okay.
and he
So, like,
lost
the
half
issue-
of it
the
like a
issue
couple
with
years
net
ago.
worth,
Yeah,
Because of the
accumulates.
divorce, right?
Yeah, net worth doesn't accumulate just bank account; it also accumulates assets.
That's when
Bro,
it's
he's
the
like the
price.
third richest. He's not even the second.
No,
No,
he
he's
used to be. He used to be first, and he got overtaken by some Chinese dude.
Nah, Elon Musk
Elon
is
Musk is
first.
that.
225
Who's
billion.
one?
Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk.
is 225
Who's two?
billion. 2 is Bernard Arnault.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. I'm about to find out though.
Yo, what's he on?
Dude, my price is deliver my fucking Amazon packages on time.
LVMH.
NVMH?
Largely tied to LVMH. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I would take. You know what sucks though?
75 different fashion and cosmetic brands like Louis Vuitton.
Oh.
Oh, that's
So,
what it is.
like,
Louis
what-
Vuitton.
Do I get this money immediately?
Immediately, he hands it to you.
But I don't have to like. So I get the money, but I don't have to pay life.
No taxes?
No,
So
no taxes, no taxes. He shoots you with the ray gun to take 1 year away. That's it.
And I get.
But you have no idea when a year is though, so. I
Well,
it's-
So that was the thing I was thinking because
For money.
that's the thing I was thinking because like, what if you die when you're 43
Right.
and you just gave him 1 more year, so now you're gonna die at 42?
I mean,
So it's like-
43, 42.
I guess it doesn't matter.
For me, it just has to be enough money to where it changes the remainder of my life to a point that that year wouldn't have mattered.
So,
You know what I mean?
my mindset's the same, but I'm worried about generational wealth. My lowest number would be 5 mil.
Okay.
I'll go
Yeah.
5 mil.
Okay, 5 mil.
5 mil for a year of my my lifespan. But do you know how much I can do in 10 years with that 5 mil? No. Question: do I live those 10 years? I have no idea. But
You
that
were supposed to die tomorrow, so.
but 5 mil itself, 5 mil itself can sustain me excessively. 1 mil for a property, 1 mil into investments, 1 mil into a business, 1 mil into whatever the fuck I want because I'm having fun, and then another mil just to save.
I would do 500,000.
500,000 is good. I was considering it. I was considering a mil to a 500,000. I was like, okay, but would that sustain?
But I'm saying that's like the absolute lowest. Like if I wouldn't, obviously that's not the first thing I would say, but I'm saying like if
Well, obviously, first thing you're gonna look up his net worth and say that.
Yeah.
And if he negotiates, you down.
yeah,
I
so
was, yeah.
the lowest you would negotiate to basically.
I would start high, go low.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd go lower than a mil.
He tries to negotiate to you. He's like, you're not in a position to negotiate, bitch.
You're gonna die.
I have the knife.
He's like, yeah, but I can negotiate someone else and get my fucking year.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can
you
just
don't
go to the
get
next
shit.
person.
I
So
guess that's true.
Dude, some people would give it up for low.
yeah, well, I'm sure people would.
Wow.
I mean, think about homeless people. He could walk up to homeless people and they'd be like, "Oh fuck, $1,000."
If he's fucking
Shit.
smart, he'll be like to like all these people like, hey, give
He
me
would solve
give me a
homelessness.
day of your
because they'd
life.
be dead.
That's horrible, but yes.
I mean, but think about it. What do you think's lower? Like, fuck. What is the fucking word? It's like, wow. I can't think of the
Tits.
No, wait, I think cost analysis.
No, I just mean like scaled wise. Which one do you think is lower? Like trying to get $1 million from someone for a year, or trying to get like 50 from someone for 1 day? You know what I mean?
The
What's
ratio?
What's 50
Yeah.
times 365?
Shit, I don't know. It's definitely not $1 million though. 365 times 5 is like 1,500 or something. Times 1 times 10, so
1,500,
30.
15,000.
No, let me write some.
Comparing some things?
No, so
I
the
think
question is, can you get more out of paying people for
By the
days
Per
of
day.
life?
That's what I'm saying. $18,000
$18,000
versus $1 million, bro. How many people do you got tricked to like? Just give me a day, bro. $50.
Hey, look,
That's
sign up
true.
for my Amazon subscription for $50 a day.
Versus like going up to one person like $1 million for a year, please, and then you gotta convince them all this shit.
But honestly, he would be able to get days, no problem.
Oh,
All he has to do is go on Amazon and be like, donate 24 hours of life toward Jeff Bezos for.
You don't even have to
$50.
pay fucking money. You say, hey, you can get this percentage of an Amazon stock for a day of your life. People will just get it for the hope that it grows and they get more money out of it.
Exactly. Dude, if the stocks go to shit at this point, I'm not worried about my stocks. I'm worried about myself.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if stocks go to such a horrible low point that, like, I have nothing monetarily wise, I should be worried about what's going on in the world, not what's going on with the market. Because that means something excessive happened.
If the stocks go to shit, that means you need to be worrying about, do you know how to hunt? Because that's,
Okay, can I tell you
money
guys?
has no value.
I started getting into hunting, and oh my god, I don't know Jack.
There's a lot to it.
There's
I don't
so
know Jack
much.
either.
There's so much, dude.
And I make a fire.
Yeah. Well, actually, I can't make a fire.
No.
I cannot make a fire.
You watch Dr. Stone, you know how to make a fire.
If the three of you, if we were all trapped in the desert or whatever, and we needed a fire. I don't know if we need a fire in the desert.
Desert? It's too cold.
Wait, no. You wouldn't need a fire in the desert at night.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the three of you were injured and I had to make a fire, bro, there's no fucking way.
I'd be fucked.
We would all die.
We're gonna die.
Dude, just squeeze your dick-sized nipples, bro, and give us some milk.
Cut them off. Make a pile of big-sized nipples.
The nipples.
Do you think you would, if it got to that point, do you think you would eat another person? If it got to that point?
I would have to.
I would if one of you was dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's the assumption.
But I don't know if I could take a life for that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
First
think
off, if you're
I
to
don't
the
think you
point where
could
you're
know.
delirious and
There's a question where it's a mercy kill.
Yeah.
Mercy kill, yeah.
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 But like going and hunting another person, I would like to think I wouldn't do it. But at the end of the day, like everyone thinks it until they're in the scenario. You know,
Survival.
you never know when the instincts kick in.
I feel like at that point you're not thinking rationally anyways.
Yeah,
Your instincts, your survival instincts take over and you're not.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What you're saying is you're a cannibal.
But I also feel like
He's like, I'm mighty hungry.
like those soccer players that were trapped and they ate like the other players and shit.
What?
They crashed into like the side of a mountain.
or something?
Yeah, they crashed into the side of a mountain. A lot of them survived, but a lot of them died. But they ate the dead, and they were there for like weeks.
Talking about like in the tundra? They
No, it was in
crashed
like
the
a Spanish country.
Why'd they eat them?
Well, because they were
I've
dead,
seen,
but they had
I've
no
seen
food.
of like plane crashes where they're stranded, but this is in the snow. And
This was
so
in the snow.
they like
Hold on, take it.
they were stranded there for months, and it got to the point they didn't have any food. They had to like eat the people that were already dead,
Yeah.
and it was like obviously super traumatic. Probably never recover. I mean, you have to like go ahead, eat my dad. Like this shit's crazy.
Well, yeah, at that point, it's not your dad, it's just.
A corpse. Yeah.
So, were there any other points that you wanted to hit on our like list or no?
Before you
Oh, it's
took
kind
on
of a.
cannibalism.
It's like a list of talking points, so that if we run into like a silence, then we
Is there-
we pick from it.
Well, so do you want to bring something up?
Negative. I was just double checking.
Okay.
Max 10 minutes to edit out.
Do you not know what a Blumpkin? Oh wait! Don't tell him.
Do you not remember?
Do you not know what a Blumpkin is? We have a whole meme about this.
Bro,
Sean
it's-
knows-
Dude, Sean doesn't know what a Blumpkin
You don't know
is.
As soon as you tell me, I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck.
Okay, this is perfect. Okay,
Oh,
listen.
I love this. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fucking.
So we brought up Blumpkins on like episode 4. Okay.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
No, don't.
Don't
no,
Google it, don't Google it.
stop.
So
Cheater.
episode 5 is called Blumpkin Spice Latte. Okay. So we talked about Blumpkins that whole like a lot of that episode,
It's
and basically Adrian didn't know what a Blumpkin was. That's the other guy that does the podcast with us. And
Who's Adrian?
shout out to Adrian.
I wasn't saying it for you. Adrian didn't know what a Blumpkin was, so we had him guess what it was, and then we told him. So what do you think a Blumpkin is?
Something sexual, man.
Okay, something sexual.
Give us a little more.
Give us like a.
Yes or no? Am I
Oh
right?
yeah, it's sexual. Yeah, it's sexual.
You didn't have to tell him. I
I'll
would have
give
let
you a
him.
little more.
I would have let him just go.
Oh, it's not sexual.
Just do it.
Okay, so what do
I
you
don't
think?
what you say, bro.
What do you think it entails?
Something with like fucking a pumpkin.
Fucking a pumpkin. Holy shit,
What
you got
was-
it right first
What
try.
was Adrian's?
He said it was a black pumpkin.
What's
That's
Hold the fuck up. It's not fucking a pumpkin.
Wait,
We know it's not.
So if somebody else doesn't know what a pumpkin is, it's either you or you.
Believe me, I know what the fuck a pumpkin
Wait, you don't know what a
Wait.
pumpkin is?
is.
What's the bun from?
It isn't phonetically like broken down like medical terminology. Okay.
It's just
It's-
fucking idiots.
It's not a. It's not a liger, Sean.
You're not out here making like translations of ancient Roman like texts. No,
Well-
it's just a horrible.
You don't think the
saying.
Romans fuck pumpkins? Bro?
They probably did Blumpkins though.
The Romans were doing the Romans were doing the grapefruit method before that girl made a U-turn. My favorite part is at the end, she's like, and first thing you're gonna think is like, damn, I could have been fucking a grapefruit this whole time. Okay, so we gonna tell him?
Yeah, we can tell him. You want to?
Go ahead, Will.
Wait.
Should we tell him or should we like?
Should we show him?
Yeah, you have to show me now. I won't accept any other form of explanation.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nothing
because-
takes away monetization like a live Blumpkin.
So
If a fucking
a
parent's living here.
Blumpkin, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's where you're getting a blowjob while taking a shit.
Yes.
Oh, you said fucking a pumpkin, bro.
He said it to throw you off.
Your girl's
Andrew-
head is the
Andrew,
fucking pumpkin.
Andrew gave me a death stare like, dude, you're ruining me.
No.
You're ruining it. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Blumpkin.
So yeah, getting a
He's like, we call that Turkish sausage.
I call
or
that
some
fucking
shit.
Tuesday night. Dude, that's vile.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm sorry. Like, have you ever tried to angle yourself on a toilet where you could effectively get a blowjob? You're aiming ass straight into their chest.
Hey, yeah, bro. She's like,
Hey, yo. Indian dog has to.
Yeah.
Hey, behave.
Shit.
I need to have a talk with Lisa, bro.
Yeah, you
Being a thought.
That's why y'all never let me
Why
come
you
over
being a
Tuesday
thought?
night.
That's right, bro. Now you know. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm getting Blumpkins. Multiple.
Multiple. How many dicks do you have?
How many times is he shitting? Is my question.
One for each dick nipple.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up?
Alright, then that'll wrap this episode up.
We out.
Can we get an outro, Sean?
Yeah.
What do you have to say, Dan? Covered his ears.
Oh my gosh, Sean.
Yeah, bitch, I took a shot. Fuck what you mean?
I'm taking more shots than you. Get the fuck off me.
Fuck you, I took 4 shots, 3 beers,
taking 6
and
shots.
1 shotgun.
3 shots, 6 beers, and 1 shotgun.
Bullshit, you took 6 beers. I've been counting. You got 4 minimum. Exactly, that's right, take that shit. Fuck out of here with your bullshit.